At the very top of the Nexus, there's a golden door that requires online connectivity to pass. Behind this door is an area known as the Pantheon. The Pantheon is a leaderboard of sorts. It contains a number of pedestals for top players in 8 categories, and one pedestal that shows information about your current character. Something to keep in mind is your Pantheon is filled with data based on the region of your PS5. There is no worldwide leaderboard, and your leaderboard will look wildly different than a player with a different PS5 region. The one pedestal that will look the same no matter the region is the one for player profile. There's a good amount of information that can be found at the current player profile, but the most important bits in regards to the Pantheon are these 7 categories here: humans vanquished, most black phantoms slain, most phantoms saved, most souls obtained, number of deaths, time played, games completed. Each of these stat lines has an associated set of Pantheon pedestals, except games completed, which has 2. Demons vanquished has most demons vanquished. Most black phantoms slain has most phantoms destroyed. Most phantoms saved has most phantoms saved. Most souls obtained has most souls obtained. Number of deaths has strongest first completion. Time played has fastest first completion. Games completed has Mender of the World and Destroyer of the World, depending on the ending you choose. Most demons vanquished is for players with the top 10 highest demons vanquished stat. This line is increased by killing demons both in your world and helping someone do it as a phantom in theirs. This count continues over any number of new game pluses, but is limited to each character you create. The most phantoms destroyed leaderboard is the top 13 players with the highest most black phantoms slain count. Like most demons vanquished, it counts killing black phantoms both in your world and helping someone kill one in theirs. Again, this count continues over any number of new game pluses, but is limited to each character you create. It is important to note, only player black phantoms count. The most phantoms saved pedestals are reserved for the 13 players with the highest score in most phantoms saved. What does phantom saved mean though? It means summoning a blue phantom and successfully defeating a boss with them, allowing them to return to human form back in their world. This stat is basically counting how many phantoms you've summoned where it ends in a boss defeat. Using resurrection on blue phantoms does not count towards this total. Most souls obtained is who has obtained the most souls. Ties go to the player who did it first. The max amount of souls a character can obtain is 1 billion, so this Pantheon is basically just a list of the first players to hit max souls. This leaderboard is pretty much locked at this point, unless the devs reset it or make a change to increase the max. Strongest first completion is the lowest number of deaths on a new game run of a character. Like most souls obtained, ties go to whoever did it first. Obviously, the lowest number of deaths possible is 0. So this leaderboard has become a list of the first players to complete a new game run with 0 deaths. Similar to most souls obtained, this Pantheon is likely locked in 2023, unless the devs reset or add a secondary tiebreaker. Fastest first completion is basically a speedrun leaderboard. The players on these pedestals have the top 15 lowest time played during their new game run of a character. These pedestals are a little wonky as they show the date completed on the plating rather than the time it took. Mender of the World and Destroyer of the World pedestals are reserved for players who most recently completed the game. Players will end up in one category or the other, depending on which ending they chose. There are 12 spots for each. That's it for the Pantheon. Next time you're playing, head up to the top of the Nexus and check out your region's leaderboard for yourself. Maybe see if you can make it up on a pedestal.